into short movies, right here on Movies.
You've lived and died and come to life again. And now you're standing alone at the crossroads of your mind. You left your yesterday.
A different kind of role. A different kind of man. Elvis Presley as the one called
In 1969, Elvis performed without songs for the tough Western Charo.
Don't move, Jack.
Anybody makes a move to stop me, one of you never makes another move.
The King played Jess Wade, a reformed outlaw who gets forced back into thievery by his old gang.
On his neck, he wore the brand of a killer.
Let him up.
The return to dramatic roles did nothing to decrease Presley's loss of popularity at the box office. The Trouble with Girls was another light comedy, and this one had an interesting setting.
You just gotta help me get out of town. Not me, mister. You don't ever do this pussy quit.
As the head of a traveling medicine show during the 1920s, Elvis showed off his usual style.
It's a little wicked and wild. Weird and wacky. The Trouble with Girls is walloping way out entertainment.
Marilyn Mason, Nicole Jaffe, and Cherie North were among the girls troubling Presley. The film failed at the box office, and as the 60s ended, Elvis returned to live performing with a vengeance.
From MGM, the film about the guy who started it all and still leads the way.
He filled stadiums across the country with screaming fans, and it seemed that on stage, at least, the King was back and was better than ever. Elvis, That's the Way It Is, helped chronicle the star's musical comeback.
The next step is love. So what are we waiting for?
Weeks of intense preparation.
Can't get excited when he walks on. He's so dynamic.
Love me tender.
The concert footage is, of course, Elvis at his finest.
Never let me go.
A sensational film from MGM. Elvis, That's the Way It Is. Don't dare miss it.
Elvis on tour. Moments of truth. A long time coming. A tour through Elvis's life, told by the one man who knows it, Elvis himself.
His mama told him one day you will be a man, and you will be the leader.
My dad had seen a lot of people who play guitar and stuff who didn't work. He said, I never saw a guitar player that was worth a damn.
For the rest of his life, Presley would dedicate himself to performing across the country.
Have you ever been
1972's Elvis on Tour showed him at his best, traveling all over the United States at a blistering pace.
Oh, Steve, TC Rider. Oh, Steve, what you have done.
I've got to please the crowd, excite them, make them happy.
The film was a hit, and it even won a Golden Globe as Best Documentary. Personally, though, Elvis's life took a tailspin as the decade continued. His marriage to Priscilla dissolved in 1973, and the King grew increasingly addicted to medication.
Barbra Streisand.
In the mid-70s, Elvis had a chance to return to dramatic films with Barbra Streisand in the rock and roll remake of A Star Is Born.
Barbra Streisand.
But the pairing never happened, and Chris Christopherson took the part instead.
A Star Is Born.
On August 16, 1977, Presley passed away at his Graceland home in Memphis, Tennessee. He was only 42 years old when he died, and the tragedy released a wave of shock and dismay among the King's devoted followers. His adoring fans all over the world. In fact, many remain convinced he never died, and people have supposedly sighted Presley at locations across the country. Though many of his films proved forgettable, there were a handful of gems among them. At his best, Elvis was able to convey the energy and the power that came with being a legend. And if the King is still around, maybe a future screen comeback isn't out of the question. For now, though, Hollywood will always remember Elvis Presley.
Your feature presentation is next, right here on Movies.